heck of a college basketball game. ACC game goes right down to the wire. I thought we had some chances to get more than one possession lead, and we missed a couple of free throws and had a couple of turnovers, and Clemson kept coming back. They were really something. Blossom game starts off the overtime with that jump hook to his left shoulder, which we know is his favorite move, but we still couldn't stop it. But I was really pleased with Joel Berry, except for the turnovers. He had two crucial turnovers that you don't like, but man, oh man, did he make some big-time shots for us. There's no question about that. Kennedy was big on the backboards, 10 offensive rebounds. The rebound margin 51-32, and second chance points 23-3. We have more size than they do, and I think that was a big factor in the game. But you know, it's both teams made plays. We had them 6 or 8, and they came storming back and made some shots. And Marquise, I apologize how he pronounces his name. He stepped into a big-time three. We were on the line with a 1-and-1 and three-point game and missed it, and he goes down and just as calm as you can say, just jumps up and knocks the three in. And then they miss a free throw with 5 seconds to play, and we go down, and Joel gets a very tough shot, but it would have been fun for that one to go in. But Joel Berry's shooting. Kenny Williams made a big basket for us in overtime. And after Justin had missed a 1-and-1 and Kennedy had missed the second shot of a 2-shot foul, then or a 1-and-1, then Kenny stepped up there and made 2 big free throws, and then Kennedy made a big play on out of bounds to throw it deep for us. That's all I got.
Kenny's done some good things for you, but it seems like in overtime he really asserted himself.
Yeah, you know, he missed one right in front of our bench, but he made the big one I think he made the first basket or the second basket of the overtime after they had taken a 2-point lead. Came up with some loose balls. He has 4 rebounds, only 1 on the offensive end, but you know, he stepped up, made the 2 free throws, and made it look like he'd been there and done that before.
Considering some of the struggles that Kenny's had shooting the ball lately, hit those 2 free throws in that situation has to be awfully big for him.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit. I think 2 for his last 17 from 3, and tonight was 1 for 3. The one he made was big for us, but one of the other jump shots was right inside the 3. But no, he was working extremely hard on the defensive end of the floor too, so I was very pleased to have him step up and make the foul shots.
Well, what can you say about the toughness of your team after Saturday?
Yeah.
And then a lot of shots didn't go down. I mean, you missed a lot of layups, but they still hung in there.
You know, the shot chart, we had a ton of them right at the basket. I mean, Kennedy's 10 offensive rebounds, half of them are his own misses from 6, 8 inches. And I told him that was the only thing. I'm not going to get that excited about 10 offensive rebounds when you're 5 for 14. But no, we missed some shots right at the basket. Isaiah couldn't get it to stay down either, and then gets 5 fouls, and we'd like to have had him in there at the end. But, you know, we went to Brandon in 7th, didn't get much time tonight as they normally get. Luke didn't get as much as they normally get, but I kept asking Joel if he was all right. And it's been a long time since I've had anybody play 41 minutes, but to get 31 points on 19 shots, it's pretty good.
Roy, what Brad talked to you about at the end of the game there in the handshake?
That was just something between me and Brad. I'll take care of it.
Coach, this is about as strong as you've ever seen the ACC.
Well, you know, I haven't seen the 2 teams. You know, I haven't watched a lot of other games because it's not the team we're getting ready to play. And but no, I've said in the preseason I thought it was going to be the deepest league there is, and I still believe that. I still believe that it's the best league in the country and the deepest. Every game, it could be just like this one. I mean, we laid an egg on Saturday, but we bounced back tonight, and I did like our toughness in doing that.
Is this as talented of a Clemson team as you've faced in a while?
You know, I can't coach Brad's team. I'm sure he would like another big guy to give him some more size around the back basket, but they're hard to guard. I mean, Blossom game is hard to guard. Shelton kept getting in there. I mean, he's made 7 threes in his previous 9 games. He made 3 of them tonight. Avery made 4. You know, I mean, they're a basketball team that can hurt you at every position. And City, 8 rebounds tonight, 5 on the offensive end. He's the best offensive rebounder in our league. So they're a very good team, and Marquise gives them 17 points off the bench, and I think he had 21 or something like that on Saturday, and they went over Wake Forest off the bench. So Brad will have to tell you that, but they can play at a much faster pace than they've been able to sometimes in the past. I'll tell you one thing, they guard you. I mean, they guarded us so far better than anybody's guarded us all season long. we had so many times it got down to late clock, and we didn't handle that very well. So we got a lot of work to do, but their pressure was really good.
Roy, what kind of emotional lift did Joel's three-point shooting during that 6 or 7 minute stretch in the second half?
Well, I think at that time it was the only person that was scoring, so it was big for us. And when you do that, it shows some toughness, because he didn't play very well on Saturday. He missed a bunch of shots. Steve helped me 3 for 13, 3 for 13 on Saturday. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't, but he made some big baskets tonight, boy, and a big assist early in the overtime period to Kennedy too.
He had 19 out of 23 points at one stretch.
Yeah.
Did you ever think he was out of range? I mean, he kept seeming backing up and keep making.
Well, the one he made right there in front of our bench was deep, but I've seen him shoot from there. I don't think he shot one any farther out than that. It wasn't Danny Green heat check kind of thing. It wasn't that the way Danny did that night. But I told him, I said, be the great player. You can't make those 2 turnovers in crucial situations. And he made some bad choices, but one of his turnovers, and he goes down to the other end and makes a big-time defensive steal. Just cuts right in front of the guy and gets a steal. Anybody else?